Good afternoon. So I'm here with my Glock 17. This is the 21 belt pellet shooter from Umarex, and I've got some Superfields. These are 8.4 grain, and I've been doing some reliability testing. I've got to just over 1,000 shots now, about 16 CO2s at 63 shots each. So I've got a 10-yard target there, and I'm going to take 21 shots and see how she groups. Freestanding, obviously. Here goes. Just gonna zoom in on the target, 10 yards out, and we'll see how we do. So we can get him in the black. Obviously he's fresh CO2, so the first one might be a little hot. This belt has definitely eased up quite a bit from brand new. It was very stiff and clunky. Obviously you need to lubricate it a little bit with a bit of silicone oil, but the actual belt has gradually bedded itself in. So the actual initial trigger pull as it rotates the belt is better. Just shoot fairly straight with the standard fixed sights. I'll pull that one down a bit. A bit low, that was me. The CO2 might have dropped off a little bit. It's not particularly warm today, so I'm shooting these fairly quickly, so maybe just giving it a little bit more time to recover. That's it, that's the final shot. So we'll drop the magazine and we'll bring that target up and see how we did. So let's go and bring that target up, we'll have a closer look. Right, so that's 21 shots. So I've got them grouping around here mainly, yeah. I think these dropped off a little bit because it's not particularly warm today. Yeah, the CO2, shooting them fairly quickly, you would get a little bit of drop off, but even then that's quite a decent group. Apart from these two over here, which I must have probably pulled a little bit. But see, that's pretty good, that's nice and central. That's using the actual standard fixed sights. That's after just over, it's done now, that's 1,029 shots, yeah, through this. So yeah, it's starting to, the belt's starting to build up really nicely. Nice solid blowback. The sights are actually very good on this. You know, obviously you can tell by shooting this just freestanding at 10 yards, it does shoot very central, which is nice. And the aim point was actually just below this point here, just below the actual black circle. So at 10 yards it shoots nicely, most pellet shooters do. This pellet seems to suit this pistol as well. A lot of people use you know, wad cutters, which is great. I tend to stick with domes most of the time, except for my target pistols, where I do use wad cutters. So yeah, what do I think of this pistol? It's really, really improved from brand new. The belt has really, really eased up. As I said, a little bit of lubrication. They recommend after every 500 shots, just a little bit of drop of silicone oil either side of the belt to aid rotation. But this belt now rotates very smoothly. Yeah. I'll use a little dibber, a little bit of half a cockpit oil just to put the pellet in and then countersink it in. So yeah, make sure it's below the actual belt so it grips the belt. Otherwise they can come backwards or even go forwards and jam the pistol. If you, by the way, if you do get a jam, either if you shoot it really on CO2 and the pellet just comes out of the belt, so you can't get the magazine out, just get a cleaning rod and push it back into the actual belt, and you can get the magazine out. Yeah, if you can't physically pull the trigger, the belt jams because the pellets partially come out the belt forwards. Yeah, okay, or it could come out backwards, so that's where you want to countersink it with a dibber. Okay, that's quite important, otherwise you can get jams. Okay, so yeah, occasionally you might get a pellet. Try and use a quality pellet, because a quality pellet will grip inside the nylon belt, because these are nylon belts, they're not rubber. Yeah, so they're much more, they seem to be much more robust. I think this is over 1,000 rounds so far through this. I shall probably do a follow-up video when I get to 2,000. I'm going to carry on shooting this and basically a long-term reliability test on it, like I did with the PPQM2, which obviously I had a few issues with. But yeah, it's really nice model. I do like the actual nice finish on the actual slide. Yeah, obviously the only thing is, obviously being a pellet shooter, it doesn't lock back, but you can lock it back manually. Yeah, nice and solid. Yeah, trigger's improved quite a bit. One thing I will mention is I did lubricate certain parts of the pistol. Yeah, what I did, if I just lock the slide back, yeah, in the back of there, I don't know if you can see it, but that's where the hammer strikes that pin and fires the CO2 off. But there's an actual cam there, so as it blows back, it cocks the hammer. I put a little bit of molybdenum disulfide on the actual the slide where the hammer goes over it as the slide comes back, and also I put a little bit of lubrication either side of the actual trigger and then behind the trigger with a cotton bud, a little bit of molybdenum disulfide, yeah, grease, and it actually makes quite a bit of difference to the actual way it operates. Okay, it makes it a lot smoother, you know, and it beds in with time as well. So I do recommend that as well, and you'll have a pellet shooter that's actually accurate, pretty accurate, and also will be reliable. So hope you like that little video. Thanks for watching, take care, and please subscribe if you like my videos, just so you get notifications, all free. Take care, have a good weekend, bye for now.